Baby, this message has been riding me from the wee hours of this morning. When I went on my walk, I heard the collective is about to be surprised about this one. I was like, what were we talking about here? They were like, someone is coming into their life that they least expected. And this person is coming in either as a neighbor or someone within the area that you live in or within the work sector that you live in. So I was like, okay, did my meditation, and then I heard Doritos. So Doritos is something specific. Someone either likes the red packet of Doritos or the blue packet of Doritos. I ain't hear nothing about no orange, but it could be the orange packet of Doritos too, okay? I wasn't actually gonna do this message like I'm actually getting ready for bed. But, you know, I normally like to sit on messages, and once I feel like I have a good chunk of the information, then I give over the message. But it was like the message that they had given me from this morning was just intensifying, okay? So we're going to look into it. So there is someone who is coming into your vicinity, okay, that is going to have a major benefit to you in some way. Now, Spirit has made it very, very clear that this particular person, I'm getting masculine energy, but I don't feel like it's gender specific, okay? It could very well be a male for a lot of you, but again, it could be a feminine who holds a lot of masculine energy, or vice versa. Apply it where it applies, okay? But this particular person is coming into your vicinity simply because you are in this space. I don't know what you guys were doing the last 2 weeks or so, but the energy that I'm getting is you have been manifesting hard, okay? Don't be dirty. But you guys have been manifesting real hard, and I don't know what you have conjured up or what you was thinking or what you even demanded and commanded, because I'm hearing Spirit say some of you really put in a command. A certain level of anger took over you and a command was put out. You put out a command, okay? Whatever this command was, Spirit heard it, baby, okay? Your wish is our command, okay? It's basically what Spirit's saying. So this command was sent out, and plus we are in the energy of the 8/8 portal, okay? We've just stepped into Leo season. So for some of you, Leo has literally lit a fire up underneath your ass, which I think some of y'all need, okay? Even though we are in Mercury retrograde season, okay? And some of you have had this inspiration to start doing things now. Maybe you was in this slumber where you just couldn't be asked to do anything, or you didn't have the motivation to move or things like that. And for some of you, this was a valid slumber that you needed to be in. Some of you needed to learn how to sit the fuck still, not move whatsoever. This slumber was needed. It was a part of the solitude. It was a part of coming home to self. It was a part of your upgrade. It was a part of your transcendence, honey, okay? And you had to come out of it with a certain level of enlightenment, and you've got that now. But this particular person that's coming into your vicinity can be a neighbor, it could be a friend, like I said, or it could be someone within the work sector. This person is coming in to show you how brilliant you are. This person is coming in and not only to soothe your soul, but to stroke your ego. This person's coming in so that not only do you have the clarity about your path and your purpose, because I feel like some of you have been kind of teetering a little bit, like it's kind of like you know what you're doing, but you don't really know what you're doing, and you're kind of feeling like on edge. I'm feeling like this person is coming in to look at, I'm hearing arts and crafts, so some of you might be quite artsy, okay? I'm seeing like scrapbooking, okay? So this person's coming in to literally give you a helping hand in the sense of a hype man. They're going to hype you up. They're going to show you how valuable and how talented and how much of an artisan you actually are, okay? Because some of you need that right now. So your ego and your soul is about to be soothed and stroked, okay? Don't be nasty. So I feel like this person is also a goofball, or this person is going to bring out the goofy side of you. Okay, now I see some of you being very, very hesitant. Some of you, this is going to be a next door neighbor either that lives to the left of you or they live upstairs. Okay, so yeah, I said left, but I pointed right. Right or left or upstairs, okay? Not down. Upstairs or right or left, okay? So I feel like that's what's happening at the minute. And how you run into this person, for some of you may take in their parcel. They may have a parcel that's supposed to be delivered and for some reason they're not home. So, they pass it on to the neighbor and you just so happen to get it. Or you might actually witness this person moving in, or this person may come and introduce themselves to you as a new neighbor. Or if you work, I'm seeing like a cubicle office. So if you work in a cubicle office, someone's obviously been released from that cubicle and they've got a new person coming in. This person could be working away from the cubicle that you are, or they work in the cubicle next to you, whatever it is. I'm seeing office work though. I'm seeing like shirt and tie and stuff like that. So for some of you, that could be the case. But I feel like, oh, this is interesting. I feel like some of you, the reason why this person's also coming in as well is because this person has a lot of connections. This person is well fucking connected. Let me tell you, yeah. I'm getting really big energy with this. I'm getting stardom energy with this. I'm getting low profile but big personality sort of energy. I feel like if this is in the work sector, I feel like this person doesn't even need to be working the job that they're working. So say you're a secretary, or say you're just like an office clerk. Okay, that's what I've heard. And this person is also doing the job of an office clerk. They don't need to be an office clerk, baby. They got bucks. They got the money. They got the money. They got the pound. They got the euro. They got the dollar. Okay? Like, they got the yen. Do you understand? So it's like they don't need I'm hearing Thai baht, right? They don't need this job. They don't need the money. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's something that they need to experience. I just saw orbs, so you guys could be seeing orbs, but that's my spirit coming in, right? This person's very playful. I'm seeing this person be very sophisticated, low-key, goofy, high-key, out here to have a good time, minimal seriousness. Like, they know that there's certain aspects of life that doesn't need to be taken that seriously. This is the energy that I'm picking up from this person. They could have a very resting bitch face. So on an initial meeting, it may be quite intimidating, or you be like, okay, this ain't the person to fuck with. But once you get to know them, or they crack a smile, you're like, oh, okay, I didn't expect that from you. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it. I see this person being very chirpy, someone who can talk to, but this is a person that is trustworthy. I feel like this is going to be a long-standing person in your life. This is a person who's going to be in your life for seasons, okay, like lifetimes, okay. But this person is well connected. I'm talking, they have connections to investors. They have connections to high level business individuals. They know CEOs. They may even know some musicians. They are well connected with certain galleries and architects, and I'm seeing that, someone who owns a jet. They are well connected, but until you get to know them, you ain't gonna know how well connected they are. They are very low key because they understand that it's okay to have these connections, but they have had to learn the hard way. They have to be quiet about the information and the people they know because they have been used and abused in the past. Now, whether this is romantic for some of y'all, I'm going to say I don't know, because Spirit's kind of like, they don't want that to, infiltrate the reading, but they want you to be focused on the fact of there is a friendship and there is a connection coming in between you and another individual that's going to help to up level you. Now, when this person comes in, I'm hearing Spirit say, be open-minded. You're going to feel the energy and presence of this individual. It's not going to be an energy where you feel you need to be defensive about, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you that are coming out of hermit mode, right? Sorry. Right, okay. You know when certain people say, oh, I wish someone would just turn up at my doorstep and give me a message. Hello. It's literally like Spirit's like, shit. They ain't gonna get out of the house. We've done everything. You know what? We might just have to send this individual to their door. But this individual is coming to literally spark some form of creativity and some form of confidence within yourself. Some of you may have been dealing with imposter syndrome. Baby, you are good at what you do. I'm seeing someone who is a rapper, raps, music. I'm seeing I'm keep getting this, like a tattoo artist, or I'm hearing an ink artist. I'm also seeing like a quill as well. So you could be a writer, something about a book, something about designing shoes as well. And something about, like, again, skincare brands. There's something about brands, okay? Like, they're not going to bring through these messages unless it's not getting to the people that it needs to. So this is probably why it's coming up again. But I'm getting a lot of these things, okay? Again, oils, right? So there's something here about creativity, all right? And also bikes as well. So you could be a biker, mountain biker, motorcyclist, drifter, into fast cars, vehicles, things like that, mechanic. You could specialize in body wrapping cars, things like that. You could be someone who does like the manual labor, where you do like the what's it called, like the plastering, wallpapering, things like that. You renovate homes, stuff like that, but you are good at what you do. And what's been happening is maybe some of you have lost your creative spark a little bit, is also what I'm getting. And now you're getting back into it. But this person's going to literally boost you up, 1111. Boost you up so that you can actually realize that you are the shit. And that you've always been the shit. It's just that your mental thought processes and these mental thought forms that have been flying around that you've been catching and taking on as yours is blocking you from seeing your true creation, seeing your true potential, seeing the true magnitude of how far you can actually go, okay? So this person is definitely coming in to show you. So I just want to see if there's any cards. Right, so there could be, okay, so for some of you, you could be in a situation where you was in a dead-end job, or you was in a dead-end creative pursuit that is played out. It's not serving you no more. Some of you could have been runners, right? Or some of you may have played in sports, but for some reason, you didn't get picked for the team. You didn't go pro. Something about being an athlete. So you could be a runner, a marathon, a sprinter, right? Or this is something that maybe you've always dreamed of doing as a young child or as a young teenager, and you never got to do, okay? Something about a red shirt as well. So for some of you, you could be getting back into this. Maybe some of you are realizing, you know what, I'm not actually too old for this, or you know what, I'm not too young, I can actually still go ahead and do it, okay? Or there's just been this passion for running. Or some of you need to start taking up jogging. Some of you need to join like a running group, a joggers group, something like that, okay? But for some of you, this could have been, you could have been involved in a creative pursuit that was causing some kind of, it just wasn't fulfilling, okay? I'm hearing unrequited, but obviously not unrequited love. It's just unrequited creativity, meaning that you're pouring everything into this thing, but it's not actually giving you anything back. And it doesn't have to just be a creative pursuit. It could literally be that you are doing something that is creatively void, meaning that it's not really sparking anything in you or allowing you to get anywhere, but it's just causing you to just be stagnant. It's not sparking any passion in you, if that makes sense, okay? Bankruptcy. And for some of you, it may be a situation where some of you are in jobs that are cushy, they pay well, you maintain your bills, you can go on trips here and there and so on and so forth, but Spirit's like, do you know what? This whole working thing or this whole job thing that you got right now is played out. So you know what? We're shutting this down. So you could be made redundant. You could get fired one day. Something, I'm seeing an argument take place in the workplace and you cuss someone out or you call someone out and then you end up losing your job for whatever reason. But this is to help you to get on your creative pursuit, and maybe this is where this person is going to come in, especially if they are a neighbor or they live in your area. But this is someone who's coming in. I'm hearing an accent. So this person is someone that's probably not a resident to your country. They've probably come from a different continent, different island, somewhere, different city, okay, is what I'm seeing as well. But there's something definitely about sports here. Reflecting, yeah. Okay, cool. Dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. So yeah, whatever situation you was currently in, right, Spirit is actually dodging something from you, okay? Like something's being dodged. And it's funny because I was actually getting some kind of message about that today, but you see me, when it comes to people from the past, I don't pay no mind to that, you know. Like, I don't pay no mind to that. I'm like, move your blood clot. Okay? Like, I don't pay no mind to that. What I was getting is that there are certain energies from the past that are trying to... It's almost like they're trying to find a way to weave their ways back into your life for whatever reason this is, but for some reason they cannot. It's almost as if spirit has put up a block, okay? And I remember I got this message before. It's almost as if it's like, stop, move out the way, okay? But you do have certain energies that, you know, they're in regret. They're in this space of, oh, I should have invested. Some of these people might not even necessarily be romantic. I'm more seeing people who, they doubted your potential. They doubted your craft. They doubted your creativity, okay? Yeah. It's almost as if I feel like right now you are being heavily protected. Confirmation burp. Wow. This person comes in to lift you up. So it's like all of the negativity is being blocked out while this person is almost as if like this person is coming as a form of a earth angel. I felt like I almost bit my tongue. So this person might have a lisp, or you have a lisp, okay? All right. I'm also hearing someone, you could possibly have Tourette's as well, okay? Or like a stutter or a slur. All right, but there's something that's being blocked out, okay? You're also in a space of reflecting. So for some of you, a lot of things that you once like, a lot of things that once maybe used to light you up in life is no longer doing that. And because a lot of things have been crumbling, say your work's been crumbling, or a creative path that you used to take is played out now, and things, basically certain things that you used to do is starting to fall apart. So you've been in this reflective stage. I feel like some of you have been in this reflective phase from like maybe 3 months to 3 years, okay? It's been a long process. So some of you have really got onto your spiritual path as well, okay? I'm hearing something about a monastery. I'm seeing a singing bowl. So a singing bowl is something that you could have invested in recently, or this is something you need to invest in. Okay. Prayer beads as well. So you could have really just been amping up on your faith, whatever that is, whether that's you praying, whether that's you meditating, whether that's you I'm hearing like being a high priest, a high priestess, okay, doing petitions, things like that. But there's something heavy on meditation, like you've been going inwards. And I just saw my light flicker. You've been going inwards, okay? So while you're doing this reflecting, and I feel like when this person comes in, if they haven't come in already, they're going to cause you to reflect even more so. They're going to cause you to reflect even more so. And with this 30 offer, I'm also getting that this person is going to come in and warn you about certain people that you got around you that you may start to notice who have been the reason why you've been so doubtful about yourself. Because the people that you've been around, maybe a few or maybe even just one, it's not that for some of you anyway, it's not that they've been saying negative things, but it's just that they've just had this energy that you've been picking up on that has been seeping into sort of your auric field, and it's almost like you're merging with their energy, and their energy consists of doubt. Their energy consists of feeling like they're not good enough. So it's almost as if like birds of a feather flock together. The 4 people you are around, you become the 5th. You hang around 5 bums, you hang around 4 bums, you become the 5th. You hang around 5 millionaires, you become the 5th. It's like who you surround yourself with is who you become. Okay, that's kind of what I'm also getting as well. Okay, and I feel like this person coming in is going to help you to see that, and that's going to be through reflection. I don't feel like this person is the type of person to outright say, look, your friends are shit. I don't feel like they're going to do that, but they're going to be like, well, you know, have you evaluated like your surroundings, your people? Like, you know, what does this person bring to the table? I feel like this person is almost as a friend mentoring you, especially because they're so connected. And I think that's how you're going to realize how connected they are, because of how eloquently they speak, okay, and how they put things. This person could also be someone who has a background in some kind of coaching, therapy, you know, I'm hearing psychology. I couldn't get it out. Mercury be fucking with me nowadays. Honestly, stop. Okay, hold on. What card is that? Into you. Okay. So remember, like I was saying, yeah. Like, stop. Behave yourself. Behave. Thank you. All right. It says into you, okay? But on the card, it says good chemistry, great vibes, positive. So this is the energy that this person's bringing. Now, for some of you, it could go that way, but spirit doesn't want me to focus on. They want me to focus on what this person is doing for you emotionally and spiritually, okay? So you are going to have good vibes with this person. You just have this chemistry. I feel like this is a person who, if you're going through really, really tough times, you can cry with this person. Like you can lean on this person for certain things. I'm hearing that you feel comfortable in their arms, or they feel comfortable in your arms, and it doesn't have to be anything weird. It's like you're there for them and they're there for you. But I'm also feeling like this person's energy just feels like a big warm hug. Oh, I like it. This person's energy feels like a nice warm hug, okay? All right. Anything else? This is the last card I'm going to pull. Fake accounts, yeah. So you have certain people who are watching you from fake accounts, fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Okay. I'm feeling like if there's anyone in your life that you have cut ties with officially, and you're really in this space of I'm done with them, I feel like you need to go through your emails and block your emails. There's something here about your email marketing. If you do run a small business, you may have some of these past people that you don't like speak to or mess with anymore on your marketing emails. So anything that you send out, they're kind of in the loop. I need you to go through your emails and look at whether you've got certain people's emails in there and block them, okay? Because they don't need to know what's going on with you. Because spirit's bringing that to my attention. Something about a laptop as well, and I'm just seeing like it looks like their emails opened or something like that. Also something about like a checking account or a banking account. Take any of like anything to do with these individuals that you do not like speak to no more, don't want them in your reality. You're really in the space of really like up leveling your life, and you're literally scrapping the old for good. You're literally doing a complete 180. You're doing a complete quantum leap. You need to eradicate everything, okay? Make it non-existent, okay? Like this person never existed. I know it sounds kind of harsh, yeah, but it needs to be done. Also, with this person, and this is not to be a red flag. This is not to be a red flag whatsoever, okay? Just hear it out. Just hear it out. But I feel like when you and this person, my light flickered again. When you and this person become well acquainted, this new person that you you get to know, right? Yeah. I'm laughing because some of you are gonna be well reluctant. You're like what's spirit playing at now? Like, what the hell is this? Like, when you get to know this person, I feel like they're going to have a social media account that you don't know about. And on this backup or fake account, they're just going to be checking you out or checking out your stuff. You may exchange social medias or something like that. Or somehow they pop up on your social media, even though you may have had like maybe one interaction with them or whatever. You just so happen to just pop up on their social media. So you view them on like your backup account or some shit like that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, y'all really got time, but cool. Or this person's doing this to you, but you do have people from the past that are checking up on you through fake accounts, okay? If some of you have noticed that your ears have been itching, okay, they've either been itching or they've been burning, someone's been talking shit, okay? Someone's been shit talking, okay? Now, for some of you, this ain't, shit talking as in negative. Some people could literally just be bigging you up and just be like reminiscing about you and things like that, okay? But for some of you, it's someone that's talking shit, okay? And as I said, my ears start itching. So you've got people that are saying a lot. Right now, your name is in a lot of people's mouth. But I think that's also because we are currently in Mercury retrograde. So there is a lot of like karmic energy being released, and people are in this reflective energy of like you know, what they've done, people they've met, so on and so forth. I'm also getting, for some of you, this individual that you're going to be meeting or you know, building a connection with, this could be someone that you have not seen for years. And I'm talking years. I'm talking like 20 years. I'm talking like since you was like in, say, primary school or elementary school. Okay, this person could have been someone who came to your school from a completely different country, was there for a few years, and then left the school to go back, and somehow they came back, and somehow all of a sudden they're your neighbor, or all of a sudden they work with you now, or all of a sudden you just bump into them in the surrounding areas, and you're like, shit, I haven't seen you in God knows how long. Or to the point where you don't even actually recognize this person. You start having conversations with this person, and you start realizing, connecting the dots. Hold on, we went to the same school. Hold on, we went to the same college. Hold on, weren't you so and so? And then you put the dots together. It's kind of like basically the strings of fate. Okay, I know they say the red string fairy, which I know is to do with love, but I'm kind of getting it as just general connections, like you're just merging with the people that you need to merge with. Okay, it's kind of like what I'm seeing. I'm feeling that there's gonna be this person's gonna give you a lot of synchronicities. Okay, a lot of synchronicities. Some of you may be going through legal issues, or some of you could be lawyers. You could be lawyers, attorneys, things like that. You could be a children lawyer. You could do like crime, like heavy crime, not petty crime, but like a heavy crime lawyer. I don't know what that term would be called. I'm not really sure, because I'm not into the legal terms and what you call them. But yeah, you could be into that. You could be a judge. You could be on jury duty or something and run into this person, for some of you. But I am seeing that this is definitely going to happen. I feel like I'm seeing like 3 weeks, within the next 3 weeks. For some of you, I'm hearing 3 days. 333 is significant. Okay. 333 is significant. I do feel like some of the people from the past are sadly hurt, because I just spit the deck on crying over you. Okay, sad, hurt, and upset. I think some of these individuals wish that they could reverse the hands of time, but you know what? It's too late. See, something about travel here as well. So there's something about travel. Some of you could be traveling as well. Some of you in the space are like, let me just get the fuck up out of here. Like, some of you could be so stressed out, or some of you, because you've been made bankrupt, or because you have been let go, you've now finally had the time to actually go on vacay, and you're going on vacay. Okay, so who knows? You might meet someone on vacay or something of that nature. Okay. Spirit wants me to pull this other deck real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. What we on? 27 minutes. I don't even want to make this reading too long, but hey. And for those of you that are on TikTok, I don't know if I'm going to split this up into like 2-3 videos. I think I'm just going to upload the whole thing. If y'all want to watch however long it is, then y'all going to do it. Y'all are you that do it. Y'all the real ones. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have? Please and thank you. 4-leaf clover is significant. The color green is also significant as well. Okay. Something significant here about running as well, like jogging. Just breathe, which is a number 4, and reach out. Yeah, okay. So this person who's coming in already, Spirit is saying it already aligns with your higher self. You and their higher self are already in alignment. Okay, it's just your higher selves are just orchestrating for this meeting to happen. Okay, I feel like this person is going to just be some type of reflection to you. Okay, they're gonna help you to go deeper into, like I said, this reflection here. You see how he's meditating, and it's almost as if like this pose here, it kind of just reminds me of meditation. It just kind of reminds me of Zen. It's like connecting to this internal part of you. But I feel like this person's gonna help you to do that. I feel like this person is going to really help you to tap into this level or this energy of creativity. You see how she's sitting on the hands, and it's like reach out. It's almost for me like a level up. It's like different people helping her, and I feel those different people are going to come through these connections. Rest and reconsider. So there's something here about reflection, something here about deep reflection. I'm also hearing Spirit say Yeah. So maybe recently some of you your ooh, okay, what the hell is going on here? I hope this ain't okay. Take the okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. So some of you, you've got the rest and reconsider card. Some of you need to go into nature. Some of you maybe need to hike up a mountain if you live near one. Some of you may be in a space of just wanting to travel, like I said, and backpack around the world or backpack around certain continents, rivers and streams. But something about a cave is very significant, like a cave, waterfall. I'm seeing a waterfall, and then you go through the waterfall and there's like a cave. There's also what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing your darkest fears. So some of your darkest fears has maybe come into reality, or a lot of shit has crumbled during this Mercury retrograde that you did not expect. Some of you thought that you would be sitting pretty in this Mercury retrograde for whatever reason, or some of you may have been in a space of not really believing in it because you've just come into this energy of learning about those type of things, like the zodiacs and the planets and how, you know, they have an effect on our energetic body and stuff like that. And maybe you weren't so clued up to it, or maybe you didn't have any kind of belief in it, but there is something about it that does resonate with you, which is why you're experiencing it. So you've got like your darkest fears. Some of your darkest fears have played out. Maybe some of you have recently just ended a relationship as well. Some of you have really have just ended some significant connections. Okay, some of you could live in a cold climate, because I'm looking at his jacket and he's got fur around it. Okay, some of you got tribal heritage, or some of you could be in the space of looking into your ancestry as well. There's something about ancestry, going back and finding out where you come from, like your descendants, things like that. Okay, and there's something here about the moon phases as well. So you could be a Pisces, you could be a Cancer moon, Pisces moon, rising, or Venus. Okay, right, something about a turtleneck. I'm also getting monk energy as well. Something about monks. Some of you in your past lives, you were monks, which is probably why you're in a space of deep reflection. Or some of you could be embarking on the journey to become a monk. Or some of these people that are coming in your life might actually trigger that thought, or influence that thought of maybe you do need to go into a period of a life where you need to understand the ways of how they do it, like when they were monks and stuff like that. Okay. And then you've got the card underneath that says hopeless. So it's almost as if like this is the phase that you've been in. For a lot of you, this is the phase that you've been in. You've been hopeless. You've been feeling like you're not good enough. You've been feeling like you don't have much to offer, which is bullshit. Like, that is complete bullshit. You've been feeling like you don't have much to offer, when you are literally, if you was in a room full of people, you'd be the most talented one there, but you would think otherwise. Okay, so it's almost as like you're standing in between, like you don't know what direction to go, like everything's just mirroring each other basically. It's like, what path do you take? Where are you going? You can't see things clearly because everything looks the same. You need to take yourself outside of your situation, which brings me on to the next card. So, oh shit, I didn't even see that. The fuck, I didn't even see that. Okay, look, so they just said to me, look at the numbers. 99, 88, 33. So 389 could be significant. You could be born on the 3rd, the 8th, or the 9th day or month. You could be born 1998, 1988 or 1999 are the years that you could be born. Or this person's born. You could be 33, you could be 38. All right, all the digits of your age adds up to an 8, or adds up to a 9, or adds up to a 3, right? So that could be 21. You catch my drift. But you're in this space, before I saw that you're in the space of moving on. Okay, so like I was saying, like you're in this space where, because everything around you just seems the same, you don't know what path to take. It's like everything seems the same, nothing is shifting. It's almost as if, you know, when you've been in a room that's been stifled for so long, and it's almost as if like as soon as you open a door, you remember what fresh air feels like. It's almost like that, because everything's the same. You don't know where to turn. And I feel like this person's being implanted so that that this person's like a breath of fresh air, basically. So that when this person comes in, it's like they're helping you to see a new perspective. They're helping you to move on. So instead of just being in the space, and it's funny because the floor kind of looks like similar. It's almost as if like sand. They're both given sand colors, so it's like he's not too far from, this person's not too far from where the beach is. So for me, it's almost like it's following a story. So you're in a space where it's like you're moving along, okay? You don't know exactly where you're going, but this person's helping you to move along. This person's helping you to say, okay, let me set course in this direction. This person's going to spark something in you. And while they're sparking something in you, you're going to be in a space of awaiting results. So it's like you're going to be in a space of like growing. That's crazy. Some of you could have like an apple tree or a fruit tree, okay? And your fruits are about to be ripe. Your fruits on your trees represent where you're at and what's about to harvest. So if you notice that so say you got a fruit tree, if you notice that your fruits are about to come into harvest season, it's harvest season for you in your life. Look at how your life is mimicking what's going on with your trees, okay? Because usually our trees, everything on the outside of us is an extension of what's going on within us, right? So if your trees are about to be in harvest, you're about to be in harvest, okay? So there's something about someone being the apple of your eye as well, okay? But you're like this growing tree and you've really had to plant yourself, and I feel like this person's going to help to grow this apple so that it's ripe, okay? That's kind of what I'm feeling. And there's something about the moon. I don't know if we're coming up on a new moon. I haven't really been following it of lately, but you're going to be getting a lot of information for your crown chakra. This person's activating your crown chakra, and like I said, this person is someone that you can trust. This is someone that you can trust, okay? So some of you may be going to a beach, some of you may live near a beach, but there's something about just being around nature. All right, so that's the message. I bless and trust that resonated with you. I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Mwah.